Guys, today's coping with Corona video is quite hectic because it's quite personal and it's really sad because I was supposed to be in the Maldives today. Hashtag true story. And so I think it's safe to say that this whole thing is affecting me more than anybody else. But I'm trying to draw myself towards myself and sort of think, can I count some of my blessings, because at the moment it feels like I can count them on one finger and you know which finger that is. So I thought to myself that maybe I should try and take a step back and say, what is it that we can do and appreciate, even the small things, a nice cup of coffee, easycheater.com, or a rusk. This is the last friggin' rusk! And what is it that we can appreciate, because maybe there's stuff that we could look at in a different way, or what's the stuff that we don't, that's good, and we don't think about, and how can we turn this into an opportunity for gratitude, and
When one's looking through one's stocks and they're all doing terribly, just keep hope and find that one which is doing well. Thank you, Purell!
And remember, at times like this, one can always fall back on one's education. Perhaps it's time to take out one of those old theses that you wrote. Fascinating.
Internet television, it's so limited. Even after I've gone through DSTV and Hulu and Netflix and Showmax and Amazon Prime, it's I don't know what to do. Is it Michael? Is it Raphael? Michael Rap? I don't know.
Hey, you've got the time for new hobbies. Why not try bird watching from your balcony?
There's a scarce turd.
Also remember, it's part of your civic duty to try and catch people who are in contravention of the current lockdown rules.
Oi! Out of the water! No swimming! Will you look at that cheeky blighter? Don't worry, I've called the cops. I'm a responsible citizen, I am. Okay, buddy, I know that you can swim, but how well can you run?
And while you're doing that, you might discover some pleasant surprises. Oh, look! Dolphins!
And I know that we're all getting distressed because we're running out of the sorbet hand sanitizer, but one can use Lifebuoy.
And take advantage of one of your many spare bathrooms. Every day can be spa day now. I recommend an organic face mask with oil of rose damascena. And I know that ingredients are very hard to come by at the moment, but we mustn't forget the benefits of having one's own personal chef. What are we making today?
Making hollandaise sauce.
Oh, for heaven's sake, again.
So, I think that one of the things we must do is try and recreate some of the things that we would normally do in life so that things feel more normal and happy.
I realize that many of us are missing going to galleries and exhibitions and things like that, but isn't that a perfect opportunity to enjoy one's own art collection?
Such a fine example of a Lucy Wise. With such beautiful attention to detail being shown to game birds, it could only be Penny Meekin.
David Bucklow. Hashtag 21 Days of Art. Hashtag now 35 Days of Art.
The light on the water. Unmistakably a Jane Wise.
Why, yes. That is an original Elizabeth Tristram.
And I know that we can't get to the vineyards at the moment, but what a great excuse to crack out some of one's rarer, older vintages and have a wine tasting at home.
I know it's very tempting to just stay inside the whole time, but I think it's kind of important that we also step outside, because we might have like a view that you can take in, like something kind of pretty, or I don't know. It's now's time to appreciate the small things in life that we have, you know. Cheers.
And remember to take advantage of all of the rooms in your house. Why not take a visit to one of your guest units and really see life from another angle? And we all know that most of us forget to indulge in our heated indoor swimming pool. Well, now's a perfect time to smell the glory! And you get to unleash your creative impulses. Why not reenact some of your favorite movie scenes?
And I know how boring it can be being cooped up in the same house. So, what better time than now to wander through the garden and visit one of the other houses that one has on the property.
I guess we do have a bit more to be happy about. And if I can manage that, considering that, like, I'm not having my seafood buffet, like, I'm not even going on one dive or anything, then you can too. Like, we're all in this together. Okay, before you all lynch me, there was actually a point to this video, which is to say that, of course, there's an enormous economic impact to what's gone on. And let's be honest, some of us are affected far more than others. Now, don't get me wrong, the video was done very much tongue-in-cheek, and I am self-employed and have really felt the knock as well. But if you're one of the lucky enough people to be able to help in any way, I've thought to myself, well, how can we? It's quite difficult. So I went online and I found at least 3 simple suggestions which people put forward, and they are as follows. Number 1, any service provider who you were going to pay this month, whether it's the swimming coach, whether it is the ballet teacher, whether it is the cleaner for your wonderful indoor heated swimming pool. Whatever the case might be, if you were going to pay them, even if they cannot provide the service this month, pay them if you're possibly able to. The second thing is that any services which hopefully will still exist in a couple of months' time are in a better likelihood to exist in a few months if we financially support them now. And the suggestion which I had is ask people, for instance, the owner of the restaurant that you really like, whether you can give them money now in exchange for a gift voucher that can be redeemed in the future. That chef down the street, well, ask them whether they can make some quiches and put them in the freezer so that you can collect them when you can actually see them again. At least that person's got some way of making some money. Oh, and support art. I deliberately named 2 artists in this video so that we can, like, if you've got the means, always support art. Art is good, it fills our soul. And the final thing, of course, is that those people who are in real desperate need, the poor amongst us, they need resources at the moment, and there are a number of charities which are redistributing food to people who are in real need. I'm going to give links to those and other charities that you can support at the moment if you're able to. I don't mean to be insensitive, because I totally understand many of us are in a position where supporting is more difficult than normal. But if you can, please, at this moment, give and cope with Corona.